Alright, so we have a battle with Corona, and you actually see my face. I'm still getting used to my new webcam. Anyways, there, let's go. We have a battle with Corona, Ellen, Razor, Lucario 351, whatever you basically want to call him. Anyways, I lead off with my Aerodactyl as usual. I am going to switch my team soon, I swear, because I'm already starting to get too used to them and might make mistakes. And he leads off with a Drizzle Politoed, which is shiny. That's kind of interesting. I set up the Stealth Rocks in case he has any sashes. I want to break him. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't actually have a Rapid Spinner on this team, so this is going to give me an advantage over him. And goes with the Surf, does pretty good damage, which I expect, of course. I mean, it's a Politoed in rain. I go with the Stone Edge and end up missing, which I guess makes sense since I didn't miss the Stone Edge at all any other time today. Allergies are still acting up, sorry. And he goes with the Scald. And Aerodactyl faints, but that's okay, I got the Stealth Rocks up, I'm good. I send in Star Power because I can get the Resistance Surf on him. Or at least resist his Surfs and Scalds. And also I have the Electric Gym to strengthen my Thunderbolt's power, so I'm like, yes, going to go for it. I believe I do pretty decent damage. Yeah, I do actually do over half damage, thanks to the Thunder Gym. He goes with the Hypnosis, avoids this. Star Power avoids this, I mean. Anyways, this is a leftover set. He's running a bulky set, of course. I go with another Thunderbolt, and I'm pretty sure it's a special defensive Politoed. I doubt it would seriously be defensive. Goes with the Hypnosis, and actually hits. I wasn't paying attention at the time, though. I was just like, la-di-da-di-da-di-da, when I was doing this, and basically, here's what happens. I try and go for a Thunderbolt, and what happens is I'm like, wait, it missed? What went on? Alright, and then I was like, oh, I'm asleep. Because he switched into his Staraptor, and I'm like, oh, this Staraptor just switched in against my Star Power. And he's probably going down the Thunderbolt. Ha ha ha. And I wasn't paying attention. And then I look at the screen again, and Staraptor's still there. I'm like, wait, it avoided it? What? And he, on Facebook chat, he's all, what are you talking about? And I'm like, oh, he was asleep. I just noticed. So I'm really hoping that I get the Wake Up. And I actually do. For whatever reason, I get lots of wake-ups when I need them. He sends out a Togekiss called Kiss Me. And it's actually a Scarf Togekiss, as I'll soon find out. Point and Stone Dig in, do it forth. I like it. It's a Scarf Togekiss, as I'll find out. He goes with the Air Slash and gets in the lucky crit, and on Facebook chat, I'm like, ah, crit mattered, crit mattered. Oh, and on the Staraptor, he's like, oh, I didn't get a Brave Bird, and of course, I've heard Wild Chase's narrations are Quando Rings. I'm not really sure which one it is. And I'm like, he's gonna go. I was thinking of Fizzy Stardust's famous words, Brave Bird everything. Anyways, continuing on with the battle. This is a movie, Victini, as you've seen. And I go with the Fusion Bolt. Get in crit. I don't know if it would have mattered or not. I would assume so, because I'm gonna guess he's running a defensive set with Scarf, but I can't be sure. He's gonna switch into this Leafeon and force me to switch out because Fusion Bolt is gonna do nothing to Leafeon, especially if it's like my Leafeon and is running a bulky physical set of attack and defense. So I switch into Kyurem, and at the time he didn't know this Kyurem was Scarfed either, and he thought he actually had me. In fact, he was on Facebook chat, he's like, oh, I got this, your Kyurem's gonna be slow. And he raises his attack with Sword Stance, and then he's like, what? It's fast. How is that possible? It's faster than me, and it got on the Ice Beam, and I told him it's a modest set max with EVs in special attack and speed, and it's Scarfed. It's going to get you. And he's like, oh, now it makes sense. Anyways, he sent in his Scrafty. Gets in, I get in the stone damage. I go with another Ice Beam since I'm locked into it. I would have liked to go with the Draco Meteor, but of course I'm locked into Ice Beam with the Scarf. He goes with the Dragon Dance, and at the time during this battle, I was flip-flopping between if this thing's going to be faster than me with the Dragon Dance, or if my Scarfed Kyurem's gonna be faster, and it turns out my Kyurem is, and I get in the Ice Beam. So his Dragon Dance was useless, pretty much. I mean, if he had been faster than me, it wouldn't have been useless, and I would have had quite a bit of trouble taking that down. He goes with the Vaporeon. Knowing I'm going to have to switch, I could only assume he thought I was going to switch immediately into Victini, but I wanted to put in Elf to kind of see where this Vaporeon's EVs lie. I was going to guess defense, but I couldn't be sure. He goes with the Scowl, and actually gets the burn, which was sad. Of course, Synchronize gets the burn on him, but this is a Hydration Vaporeon. It unfortunately is going to recover from its burn. And I know it's a bulky survival set because of the leftovers, otherwise he probably wouldn't have him on. I'm at low HP, unfortunately, due to the burn. Taking some more. I go with the Psychic, and judging from the Psychic, I thought maybe, possibly, he had some special defense EVs invested, but I couldn't be sure. And really, it did pretty good damage, so I was actually going to stick with special attack this time, because I didn't want to switch into my Victini and end up losing it once I found out it was a more defensive set. If it was, I still don't know. And I put in Lightning, and who's going to Thunderbolt, and because of the stab, it's actually going to end up KOing this Vaporeon, which surprised me a little bit, because I was like, this Vaporeon survived a Psychic from Elf pretty well, and Elf has higher special attack, but I didn't factor in stab, of course, so, and super effectiveness, so that did more damage. And he switches in his Politoed, and that's actually going to be game, as I'm going to get the Thunderbolt in because I'm faster. So you see Lightning actually win this one, which was nice. Today I'm actually going to be talking about my new webcam. I just got in a webcam. It's a GigaWare webcam. I only got it for $15, and it records awesome. In fact, it actually recorded this battle, and it probably will record the rest of my battles, and if I start streaming, you'll see my battles via stream. But I'm still going to use my internal webcam. I got enough expressions of wanting to do moveset of the week that I went ahead and decided to make the moveset of the week, which I believe it's actually uploading right now. I don't know how fast they'll be uploaded though, is the thing. Anyways, yeah, I'll be doing moveset of the week, and as this is Saturday as I'm recording this, Pokemon of the week also. And yeah, it should be all around good. I'm sorry that this is just a useless update, but I had nothing else to talk to you guys with today. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.